a ninth decided yellow belt, not recommended. Okay, he did. This is not his belt. Okay, he earned one with a black stripe, but unfortunately, you were the one. I'm sorry, Julian. Just that's the break sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to award Julian the belt. Remember, it's decided. We're going to swap this out next week. Okay, all right. So he still did an awesome job. Give him a big. You can put this on when you're done, by the way. Give him a big round of applause. Give him a mic cheer. Go.
You rock.
All right, and give some more energy. High five. High five. And then you can fall out, dude. You can give that to your mom and put your belt on. Don't worry, buddy. I got you covered. I hope I say this right. Is it Fintac? Yeah. Is that right? Is that okay? Brooke Fintac! Okay, so Brooke started in June? July. Brooke started in July, and I always try to guess. You know, are they going to test? Are they going to get the black belt? I play this little game in my head. But one of the surefire ways to know that somebody's going to do well in martial arts is their attendance card. You know, how often they come to class. And I have to admit, it's when you're this age and you come to a martial arts school, there's people yelling and screaming, and there's adults, and you're in class with adults, and you're doing kicking and punching, and that can get it real intimidating. But Brooke was like a savage. You know, as soon as she got in here, she just like gritted her teeth and basically would run into every class. And she's one of those students where I kind of expect her to be here every day because she just about is, which speaks, of course, why she had a great testing. So I'm very proud of Brooke because, let's see, she didn't get the black belt, not yet. Not yet. But Brooke is now a ninth decided yellow belt. Give her a big round. She also gets her really cool dog tag. Now, Mom and Dad, this belt's going to be a little big for her. You can wrap it around 3 times, but I need to emphasize that we'll trade it out next week. But you can wear this in the meantime. Give her some more energy. And who's next? Puggy Johnson. Now she wrote down Gladys, but I know where's Puggy. And Gladys and her grandson, Josh, which is right there, joined the school, I think, in July? In July, also around the same time. And it really, really warms my heart when I get to see family members do this together. My dad and I, we did martial arts together for 25 years, so you can imagine all the memories that I have of my father working out in class, going through the ranks, all like that. And I can assure you that that young man right there is, every class is coming in looking at you and glows with admiration for the fact that he gets to be with you. And this woman is an inspiration. So I love having her in class. She has a great attitude. And go ahead.
My son and I did it for 15 years together too.
Yes. Yes, Miss Perez's son got 3rd-degree black belt with me, so Puggy also is an awesome student. Give her a big round of applause. A ninth decided yellow belt. Give her a right cheer, go.
You rock.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Give us some more energy. Joshua Johnson. Okay, Joshua is Puggy's grandson, and what I really like the best about family members being in class is I always get to experience a little bit of the family dynamic that goes on between 2 people in class as part of class. The Wade family knows exactly what I mean by that. So there's always kind of a certain kind of synergy, that goes on. But it's kind of like, playing a football game too, because you can practice and you can have all that going on, but when the game starts, everybody's equal with your family. It doesn't make any difference. So when we're training, one-steps, forms, it's like everybody's in the same boat is what I'm trying to say. And the only way to survive a journey like that is to help each other. So that's the dynamic that I like most about you, because I always see you guys helping each other and supporting each other, which of course family members are supposed to do. So Josh is also an awesome student. Give him a big round of applause. He's also now a knight to Simon Yellow Belt. Give him a big round of applause. Get the rock, cheer, go. You rock. And give some more energy. Okay, no one doing that. Well, the best way I can describe Noah is the Energizer Bunny. That's the best way I can describe him. Because I pick Noah up at school, and when we get here, and Noah always hits the ground running. His when he's on, and his focus is on, is like laser sharp. And I don't know how many times he's gotten the best black belt center award in class, hundreds. I don't know. I just lost count. But what I really appreciate though is when he's on and when at his best, his focus is excellent. Always respectful. Noah's never been disrespectful to me, any of the instructors, and integrates himself well with all the other students in the class. So his attitude, I'm really, really pleased with his attitude. Because after all, that's what we do anyway. We sharpen your attitude and then you give yourself the skill. That's pretty zen, think about it. It'll be on the tape, you'll get to comment, you can think about it for a long time. So, I'm real proud of Noah. Unfortunately, you get kind of a substitute belt too. That's okay, we'll swap it out next week. He is a 8th recommended orange belt. Give him a big round of applause. Get the rock, cheer, go. You rock. And give some more energy. And also students. Give Miss Perez a high five. Only in one hand though, can't do the other. Nicholas Paulson. Nicholas was another one of our 4-year-old starters, right?
Yeah.
He was 4 years old when he came. How old are you now? 5. So he came in at 4. But he didn't want to do the little ninja class. No. I want to do the big boy class. Okay. I never tell anybody they can't do anything. Okay, well, get in class. Let's see what happens. So he I think he was born to do this. I don't know what kind of DNA you guys got. Obviously, it works really good because he's getting ready to have a little brother or sister. Now, of course, it has nothing to do with martial arts. And whatever happens, you're going to love. Which would you rather have? I'm going to put you on the spot. A little brother, a little sister. Do you
I don't care.
You don't care?
Oh, good
Right?
job.
And if it's a boy, what do you want to name it? If it's a girl, what do you want to name it? You don't care? Okay. What if it's a boy, what about naming it Master Wayne? Yeah, no? Okay. Master Wayne. No. I don't need that trouble. All right. First, we're going to give Nicholas an awesome student award. Give him a big round of applause. At 5 years old, already a green belt, which is maybe a fourth of the way up to black belt, a traditional black belt, which is saying something. And in addition to that, he placed high in competition this year. What did he get? What did he get in competition this year?
Sparring.
First place in sparring, right? And then he got second or third place in form a couple of times. So he's already an accomplished competitor. And I'm real proud of Nicholas. He's closer to black belt because he is now a 6 recommended camo belt. Give him a big round. And the rock cheer, go. You rock. And give some more energy. Okay, who we got next? Bryce Cox, come to the front, please. Bryce has a pretty unique story. Actually, Bryce has a pretty unique story with me. He knows that, but he doesn't know exactly what that means. First of all, Bryce was a student of mine about 3 years ago or so. And got up to camo or blue. Did you get up to blue? Okay. All right. So he was a student of mine about 2 or 3 years ago and got up to blue, and then took a little siesta. And then his mom called me and said he wanted to come back. Now, let me put that in perspective of what's going on here. First of all, since I've been an instructor, that's a long time. I'd see when I first, wait a minute. Oh gosh, I got to think. I got certified 1981. And I started I started my first program in '83. Okay, since 1983 until him, students that have been out more than a year and came back, I've had 3, including him. One got to first recommended, left as a brown belt, came back about 3 years later and got to first recommended black belt, but didn't get first decided. Second left as an orange belt, came back for 6 months, got a green belt, and left again. And him. So you know what that means. You're a pretty rare breed. Okay? What it means is, what I hope it means, is that life is a journey, and sometimes things, you can't put a round peg in a square hole, and sometimes it's just not the right time. But if you time it just right, sometimes the stars align and put you back right on the same path that you were before. Because I think that's the universe telling you that's something you really need to do. So I'm going to make a prediction. I'm not very bold in this, but I'm going to be bold today. That you're going to give me what I've never had. And that's somebody that's been out more than a year, that one day I get to award a first decided black belt.
Right.
Okay? That's going to be you. The reason I know that is I know your mom and dad. And I'm pretty sure they're going to really encourage you to do that. So first, he's going to be an awesome student award. Give him a big round of applause. Now, a fourth recommended purple belt. And give the right cheer.
You rock!
Give us some more energy. No, I'm not going to do it. Brandon Wade! Well, usually I bring Brandon and Allison up together, so this has been like the whole time that they've been together, I think, right? It's about every time?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, it's like twins. Maybe you just get tired of being with the same person all the time, so we're just going to give you individual spotlight this time, okay? Real proud of Brandon. Brandon is, one thing I like about Brandon is always Brandon. It's not like, Brandon has an up, he's like super happy, or down, he's super sad. He's just Brandon. So he's always happy, at least me, always happy, always energized, always into class, always respectful. I mean, I can't say that to too many people. He always gives me his best effort. And another thing I like really good about Brandon is how much he really loves his big sister, even though he think that was kind of gooey to say that. I can say it, or not. Tell her. Go ahead. So that's a wonderful thing I get to experience, watch these two grow up together. I'm real proud of Brandon. He's worked really hard to earn this. He is now a fourth decided purple belt. Give him a big round of applause! Big round of applause! And give him a right shoe, go!
You rock!
There you go. Give us some more energy. Allison Wade! Okay, so here we have Allison under my direct orders attesting not to hit her brother hard in sparring. Allison, don't hit your brother hard. Please don't hit your brother hard. So what does she do? Boom! But that's okay. You didn't do it. Or did you mean? Oh. So he's going to grow up. Remember that. He is going to grow up. All right. Again, actually kind of sort of the same thing. What I like best about Allison now is that, she's matured a lot over the last couple of years. And Allison is now